Hi, I'm K through 5 reading tutor Brandon Zervalik, and in this video I'll just tell a little about myself and give an overview of my tutoring. I have prepared a presentation to go with this, so let me share my screen. Okay, so in terms of my educational background, I did my teacher licensure program at Chicago State University. Prior to that, I obtained a law degree from New York Law School, and prior to that, a Bachelor of Arts in Communications from Michigan State University. I've been a licensed educator since 2016 and have taught at the elementary, middle, and high school levels of education in one form or another. I did work as an attorney for some time, but I just never had a passion for that line of work, and being a teacher has served me much better in that respect. And I have been tutoring K through 5 reading since 2022. In terms of who I teach, I work with K through 5 students who are struggling with reading, and in most cases, that means they're not reading on grade level. I'll work with anyone who needs the help, and many of my students have learning differences such as ADHD, dyslexia, and general learning disability. In terms of how I teach, I begin by giving an initial reading assessment in which I test students' phonics knowledge, decoding ability, that sort of thing, and I just have them read a short passage just to get an idea of their overall reading strengths and areas needing improvement, so I can meet their unique learning needs immediately and otherwise get them off to a good start. All of my lessons contain at least 3 parts: guided reading, word work, and rereading for fluency. These aren't the only activities I do, but these are the main ones. During guided reading, students read books, passages, that sort of thing, while I provide guidance with decoding, comprehension, and basically anything and everything else that goes into good reading. During word work, students work on individual words, including ones giving them trouble during other activities. Among other things, this involves phonics, decoding, word recognition, writing, and spelling. During rereading for fluency, students read something again after practicing at home with the goal of fluency, or natural sounding reading in which words are automatically recognized. Now, this word fluency does get tossed around a lot these days, and you may have heard it at your child's school or whatever. But when we talk about fluency, this is what we're getting at. Whatever a child may be reading, we want them to at least recognize most of the words. We want them to read with a tone, pitch, etc., that makes sense based on what is being read. And when people are reading like this, odds are they're also reading with good comprehension, meaning they're getting meaning out of reading. And that is, of course, the main goal of reading itself. And when I'm working with students, I am constantly assessing. Again, I'm just looking for reading strengths, areas needing improvement, that sort of thing, so I can consistently meet students' unique learning needs, because as I mentioned at the bottom here, no two students are the same, and different kids need different things at different times. It's up to parents how long I work with students, and I'm willing to do so for as long as it takes to achieve desired outcomes, and or so long as my tutoring remains wanted for any reason. And that's pretty much that. Again, I'm K through 5 reading tutor Brandon Zervalik. If you think I might be a good fit for working with your child, feel free to reach out anytime, and thank you for watching.